Hi, everyone. This is Tom. I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you for your comments in response to the stories I told my students when I was teaching in Montgomery County, Maryland. And those first grade students heard those stories and a lot more that I'll tell, I'm sure, down the road. But one comment that I did want to highlight today was in regards to my father. And my father actually passed away when I was in first grade. He was in a car accident, and in a flash, he was gone. And I couldn't believe it, but that's the way it was. And people have asked me, what do you remember about your dad? And one of the things I remember was that he always smelled really good. And so I would celebrate him coming home and give him a hug, and I would smell his cologne. That was after work. I made a note of that, a mental note of that as I got older, that, I wanted to smell good. And so as I got older, I would purchase different colognes and I would put sprays on, 5 sprays, 6 sprays. I eventually settled on 7 sprays. In fact, if somebody was walking in front of me on the street and they smelled really good, I might say, "Excuse me, what cologne are you wearing?" And as a matter of fact, this one was one of those colognes. It's Yves Saint Laurent L'Homme, and it's about $100 a bottle. And the guy was wearing it that was walking in front of me, and I could smell it. And I went home and I went to the gym the next day. I put on 7 sprays. That was my usual thing, all the different points you're supposed to do it. And I went to work and I gave it a couple hours. I thought to myself, I don't want to go down there soaking wet with this stuff. So I gave it a couple hours, and teachers are always in close quarters with each other. If we're not leaning over each other to fix the copy machine, we're in closets pulling out magnetic letters or moving furniture in our classrooms or sitting next to each other in meetings. So we're always around each other. And I had teammates of mine like Tammy and Kristen. And I would say to them, we were just standing right next to each other. Did you smell any cologne? And the best I got was, "Tom, I think that's Tide I smell." And I thought, I'll be darned. Tide. Can you believe it? After 7 sprays under 2 hours ago, and Tide is the best they can come up with. So for me, this stuff, it stays in my medicine cabinet, and I just have to face the facts that I'm not going to smell like my dad used to smell.